Hi, Sherry.
Hi. How are y'all doing today?
Good.
That's good. I thought I'd make us a dessert. So today we're going to make an eclair cake. And this is a delicious and easy dessert. Great for you to take to any functions at work that you need to take a dessert, family reunions, anything like that. So it can be overwhelming when you see all the ingredients you're going to need here. But I promise you, it is delicious.
This already looks like more than I want to tackle.
Well, I'll give you a tip on the topping when we get to it.
So
first thing you're going to need is a 13 by 9 pan to put your dessert in. The first thing you want to do is spray it. So then spray it there, just so your dessert won't stick to it. I went ahead and mixed up our pudding. So again, you're going to want French vanilla pudding. You're going to want 2 boxes.
Now, is that the same pudding for banana pudding?
It is.
Okay. All right.
So same pudding, same guidelines. I use 3 cups of milk to mix it together because you can tell it just makes it thicker and richer.
3 cups of milk per 2 boxes.
Yes, for
All
2
right.
boxes.
And it gives a good thick pudding. Okay.
And again, you're using the name brand Jell-O and you're using whole milk.
Whole milk and real Jell-O.
Yes. So there is a few things you want to do name brand just because I've made it so many times I can tell what makes a difference. And then there are some things that really don't matter, and I'll tell you that as well.
Ooh, I like it.
So you're going to need the pudding, and then the pudding, you're going to need 1 container, an 8-ounce container of whipped topping. This is where you can use whatever is the cheapest because whipped topping to me is all the same.
She's scamping.
So
Scamping.
I use the cheapest container. You're going to need a box of original graham crackers.
Make sure you use real graham crackers, guys.
I have made this with the cheap ones, and you can tell a difference. So I know it's painful, but buy them.
Those are a must.
Yeah. You're going to need confectioner sugar.
So is that powdered sugar?
Yes.
Is that what that means?
Powdered sugar. You're going to need unsweetened baking cocoa.
What?
So you're going to want the powder.
Okay.
This is for the topping. We'll get to that.
Okay.
You're going to need some vanilla. You're going to need some light corn syrup.
Okay. So this has a lot of ingredients, it looks like.
It does, and we'll get to the topping to let you know why a lot of times when you're like, why did you skimp on the topping? I'll let you know.
Okay.
And then you're going to need some butter, 3 tablespoons of butter.
Now, is that real butter and not margarine?
Correct.
Okay.
Real butter, not margarine.
You can't use margarine in this, right?
Right. Yeah, you want to buy real butter.
Okay.
All right, so the first thing I want to do, like I said, is we're going to spray this. We're going to put a layer of graham crackers down. If I can get into them.
You're child-proof.
I knew I should. I opened everything else up in advance.
Good job, Sherry.
Gosh. What do they think? All right, so.
Now, if you have trouble getting into the pack, have a child open them for you.
Apparently. All right, so you're going to just line the bottom with your graham crackers. And if they kind of overlap, that's fine. Nobody's going to see it. So we've done our first layer because we're going to end up doing, I think it's about 3 layers of graham crackers. So that's why you're going to really want a full box.
Hey.
Huh?
Shadow.
Oh, sorry.
The shadow.
The shadow. And then I always just go through here and put me some graham crackers on the edge because I don't want nobody to get no skimpy.
God forbid there's a bite with no graham crackers, right, Sherry?
I don't want to do that to nobody.
I don't want to do that to anybody.
Okay, now you have your pudding mixed up. And what we're going to do is put our Cool Whip in here.
Mix it with the pudding?
You're going to fold the Cool Whip in. So this is why it don't matter. It just makes the mixture fluffy. So that's why I'm not too big on buying name brand. Because I'll tell you, I was at the store and like name brand was $1 more than this. So I went with the cheap.
You cheapskate.
And you just want the 8 ounce because I did see some big containers. You don't want that. You just want the 8 ounce.
Unless they're making like a double batch or something.
Yeah, unless you're doubling and making a big one.
Oh my
now you're
gosh.
just going to fold this in. You're not really going to stir it. They say folding.
Okay, so don't stir that with the whisk.
Don't get in there and go, yeah, don't do it with the whisk.
Okay.
Just mix it all up a little bit, get it in there.
And guys, some stuff I make and some stuff she makes, and that's why, you know, I'm kind of asking questions that I'm curious about, and I hope maybe they're questions you're curious about.
I don't do much baking. I'm not much of a baker. I can cook. So I have only a few desserts that I can make, and I'm trying to show those to you because they're simple and anybody can do these.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to be a top-notch baker.
Now, do you have to stir that till it's really
No, I literally do it like that, just till it's mixed in there.
Okay.
Now you're going to put you're going to put this into 2 different layers, so you want it to be even.
Okay. So about half the bowl?
Yeah. So there goes your first layer. Flop, flop. Doesn't sound good. Yeah.
It looks good.
Alright. Now you're going to kind of gently smooth it out because it's on your first layer.
Now, for this dessert, there's no baking involved.
No.
No cooking, heating, or anything.
No.
The Jell-O, how does it make? Just with faucet water? Room temperature water?
Hey, it's made with milk.
Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. I've never made the pudding portion of anything. Okay, so it's just cold milk.
Yes, honey. That was where we were talking about the 3 cups of milk earlier.
Oh, okay. Boy, I'm an idiot.
Let's leave the questions to the end, please. Alrighty. So now you're going to go in with your second layer of graham crackers. I couldn't imagine making Jell-O pudding with water.
I didn't know. I guess now I feel like an idiot.
Now, granted, you may be thinking of Jell-O.
That's what I was thinking of.
That's made with water.
Okay.
The pudding
Is milk.
is milk.
Okay.
That's what you were thinking.
That's it, yeah. So I'm less stupid, guys. But I'm still stupid.
Trying to make them look good. What is it? You can't have beauty and brains.
Hey, you can't have all these looks and be smart. Well, is that how that goes?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
You're 0 for 2 right now anyway.
Hey.
So this is, again, really easy. You know, you're just stacking them in there. I want to make sure everybody gets a good bite of graham crackers.
Gosh, I love the smell of graham crackers.
I know, so that's why you need the whole box, and you got to keep them away from the husband.
Oh my gosh.
So
Are you going to use the whole box?
Pretty close.
Oh, no.
So now this is your second layer. You're going to go ahead and dump the rest of this in here.
Mm-hmm. Looks like a pretty heavy bowl.
It is.
Hi, Sherry.
Hi. And you want to make sure you get everything out of here because this is all the goodness.
Yeah, make sure you scrape the bowl with a nice little rubber spatula. Don't leave any of that delicious pudding behind.
It will all make it into your dessert, or you can lick the bowl later.
Alright, guys, I'm going to step in here and see.
Yeah, just smear it out there.
See how this
I'll clean
goes.
it here.
Trying not to get too much shadow in the picture.
Yourself.
Not doing a good job.
Okay.
That's not bad.
See, this would be a great time too if you had children. You could have them here in the kitchen with you because, again, there's nothing involved in baking. So you ain't going to be around an oven.
Here you go, boss lady.
Didn't think that through.
Oh, you need to hang on to that?
Yeah, I threw my thing it was laying on. Okay, so now we're going to do one more topping of graham crackers.
So that's 3 layers of graham crackers.
So you're going to have a lot of graham cracker. That's why you're going to be able to taste.
So this is called an eclair cake, but there's not cake in it. It's just kind of all graham crackers.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Don't give me a test.
No, I'm just asking. Just asking.
This time I'm cheating, people. I'm using scissors on the graham crackers.
And those are pretty good scissors.
And see, that was on my last pack of graham crackers. So yeah, it takes a lot.
So it's I'm gonna have a few slivers left over to snack on, but not very many. It looks like. Cause do you crush any on top?
No, not on this.
Okay. Oh.
Okay, so look at this. This is your simple, easy base. So you have two options for a topping. Now, when I'm taking this to work, I'll be honest, they're going to get a can of icing that is chocolate fudge.
Oh, the cake icing.
The cake icing in the cake, you know, in the aisle like you're getting your cake and your icing. I buy a jar of chocolate fudge or just chocolate icing. You bring it home and you put it in the microwave about 20 seconds. They heat it up and then pour it on here.
Can you heat it in the little container?
Yeah, you heat it right in the container. Make sure you get all the full top off. But yeah, you just heat it in the container.
Will it pour out then?
Yes, you pour it on here. That's what the purpose of heating it up. And pour it on here, and then you're good to go. You put it in the refrigerator, and that's it.
And that's a thick, fudgy top.
Yes. But today, I want to show you how I make the traditional topping that goes on this. That is involving all these ingredients.
Oh, that's scary.
So, we're going to start with our powdered sugar. You're going to need a 1.5 cup of powdered sugar. This is why a lot of times if I'm in a hurry, I cheat and I use the icing from the store.
And guys, it is a pretty big, I mean, it's good with the icing from the store, but this, like she's making right now, is way better in my opinion. So
yeah, so I knew this is going to be something we're eating, and I wanted to show you, you know, how to make this. Because there's going to be those special times you want something really nice. And this is it. Like I said, I'm not a baker, so this is the extent of my fanciness.
So that was 1.5 cups.
1.5 cups of powdered sugar. Now you're going to do 1/2 cup of the unsweetened. You want to make sure it's unsweetened baking. Well, that's not going to go.
Unsweetened baking chocolate?
Yeah.
Or what's it called? Because if that was sweet chocolate and then you used all this confectioner's sugar, that would be just too much.
Yeah. So now you're going to have this.
All right.
Now, you could have probably put it also through a sifter, but I don't do that either.
A Swifter.
Swifter.
Guys, please don't put it through a Swifter. I think a sifter would be okay.
Yeah.
Which we do have a sifter now.
We do now.
Guys, this is a quick cut. I just got done sifting this beautiful mixture, and that took a while. I'm going to buy a better sifter now that we've started sifting things. We'll be back with you in just a moment. All right, almost missed the action. What is that, 1/2 cup?
This is 1/3 cup of milk.
1/3 cup of milk.
Now you're going to add
Move
this
this over just a little bit to get
all
it
to
out.
your, we're actually going to be going right here closer
Okay.
to that. So you have your 1/3 cup of milk, you have your powdered sugar, you have your cocoa. This is all going to go in the same bowl because you're going to mix this together.
How much butter was that?
This is 3 tablespoons of butter, and you can see it's been room temperature all day, and you just cut it up in little pieces.
So you don't need to have that melted.
No.
Okay.
It just says warm. Now we are going to do 2 teaspoons of vanilla. I got a little heavy on vanilla because we do like the vanilla.
Yeah. So it's 1, 2, oh, a little splash.
Little splash.
Because we like the vanilla, like the hint of vanilla in it.
Now we're going to use corn syrup. I do recommend you spray your thing.
So she sprayed some non-stick spray on that little teaspoon. Is that a teaspoon?
Yeah.
Because this corn syrup is thick and sticky. And she's going to pour the corn syrup in. I'm going to try to get a good... So just take 1?
Nope, it's going to take 2. And I go a little heavy because this is, you know, kind of your thickener also.
Okay. And guys, if you don't have a sifter for the powdered sugar and that chocolate powder, it's not a huge deal. It just leaves it just a little bit lumpy. for the topping.
Now, I forgot. I used to use it in I had a Ninja mixer that I used to put this in. And I forgot I got rid of that. So, that's why I was like, oh, we got to sift. Okay. So now we're going to get our hand mixer or whatever you have to mix this.
Now, how long is this going to mix?
Till it's thin. And I'll tell you. Now we're starting to get some creaminess.
Now, that was 2 tablespoons of the sugar, or the syrup on it. She says, you know what I mean? Now that doesn't turn dark chocolate like the fudge, like the cake batter stuff?
No.
Okay.
Alright, so you got that mixed up good.
I'm going to scoot back a little bit.
Alright, we got this mixed up.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I used to put this in a Ninja processor. So if you have maybe a Ninja or Vitamix or something, you could put that in there to get it really smooth. But now we're ready to go on top. And again, you want to use your spatula so you can get all of this rich topping out.
Oh my. Boy, that looks good. Now, this is probably your favorite dessert. You like this better than the banana pudding, don't you?
No, I always like banana pudding.
Oh, okay.
I thought this was your favorite.
I like the banana pudding a smidge better, but I really love this. I mean, if I had to choose one or the other, I would be a winner. But I really do love this.
You want to make sure you get it good all the way to the edges. So you kind of have to use your spatula or spatula, whatever,
We would call it a spatula. I like that better.
to get it moved.
Copyright pending, spatulas. So that gets pretty thick or not terribly thick?
Well, this was always your favorite topping. Don't you think it kind of gets thicker?
A little thicker, yeah, but still kind of stays a little runny-ish.
Yeah.
Which, this is my favorite way for it to be fixed.
Yeah.
Some people, honestly, if you try it with the cake, what's that stuff? Cake icing? You may like it better because it's really thick and fudgy. And I know this is hard to believe, but this isn't as fudgy and chocolatey as the cake icing. And that's why I like this one a little more. Because the other way is overpowering and this is perfect. But I really do love this. I haven't had it made this way in a long time, so I'm pretty pumped about it.
That's why you see the little bits of butter left. I'm used to using my Ninja to get all that butter pureed in there. The hand mixer just didn't do the best work on that, so that's what you're seeing is butter.
But there will be no complaints when it's being eaten.
Yeah. So
wow,
again,
that looks great.
you'll want to put this in the fridge, you know, put a cover on it, and then let it sit overnight, and then that way tomorrow, because right now the graham crackers are still hard, so that way if you let it set overnight, it gives it time for the chocolate to get a little thickened and the wafers to get a little softer. But like I said, if you're in a hurry, I don't make the topping 9 out of 10 times. I just use a can of chocolate icing. Because I do know that there is a lot of ingredients in the topping, so
Yeah, it was what, 5 ingredients by
there is
itself?
a lot, and I know all that can add up. So definitely use, like I said, I always look for fudge chocolate icing. That way it's really good and rich, and that's where I get all the compliments when I use that one.
She does get a lot of compliments with the cake icing top, so it's great either way, really.
Yeah, so I might have to make another one for you later using the top, but I want you all to make it, and then let me know which one's your favorite. Make sure to like and comment and subscribe, and let me know what kind of videos that you want me to make moving forward.
the like button, subscribe button right here where my large finger is pointing.
Well, I hope y'all try it and y'all like it too.
Thanks, Sherry.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.